I don't know about the government's view because that department is handled by a very esteemed colleague and friend. But I can certainly tell you my personal view, which was also discussed and debated in the Standing Committee of Finance. When we looked at the Rangarajan formula and we looked at the entire gas pricing issue, certain questions were flagged off. We had raised certain concerns. We did not get credible, satisfactory answers. And the Standing Committee had raised the requirement for a review of the prices. I hope the government will, now that it has taken some more time, we have just completed 1 month in office when most of us were learning the ropes of the system and the current state of affairs. I'm sure the government will get down to tackling this issue. Once that is sorted out and decided, I will get down to tackling the issues of the power sector related to gas.
As the Power Minister, as somebody who had reviewed it as the Standing Committee, that's one issue. But now as the Power Minister, do you believe the sector is ready for much higher gas prices or higher gas prices than 4.2?
Again, this has to be seen in perspective. We need to have gas in the country. We need to recognize there will be a certain cost attributed to that gas. It could be the cost of production. It could be the cost at which currently the country is importing. There are many factors to what the gas price will finally be. Within that framework, I recognize the fact that gas plants have an important role to play in the power sector. They act as a spinning reserve very often, particularly when load imbalance sets into the system. You remember the two big outages where the national grid had collapsed. Gas can be an excellent antidote to such a situation. We can actually kickstart gas production in 15 minutes if the situation is flagged off that we need more power into the system. Simultaneously, once the transmission and distribution of power is strengthened, gas can provide that power at critical locations.
I'll throw a number at you. Your predecessor, Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, said anything above $5 is going to make business unviable in the power sector. Are you also standing by that number, or do you think that's hogwash and you can actually pay a little more than $5?
I will leave that to the Honorable Petroleum Minister to study and take a final view on that. I am open to sorting out all problems of my sector. I am not interfering in his sector.